Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Tarun Agarwal, and I'm a native of Dugarda, that is in Uttarakhand. It's a beautiful place near Himalayas. As far as my teaching experience is concerned, right now I'm working in Invertis University, and it is in Bareilly. It's a private-owned university. It's been 4 years there. To me, I'm working there. Before that, I was working in a hotel management institution. That was a personality development and other PEP department I was taking care of. Rather than that, before that also, I worked in Doon Business School, that is in Dehradun, and I was taking care of the students of journalism and mass communication, teaching up the subjects like public relations, radio, advertising, and etc. As far as my PowerPoint presentation is concerned, I made it production process because I am dealing in electronic media. It's like that is television and radio. So radio is my forte, as I did my my radio jockeying course from IIMC. If I'll talk about my education, I did my master's from Dehradun, that is the Institute for Educational Leadership, and that's a normal college. I did my master's from there, and in BCom I scored near around 52%. So I'll take over my PowerPoint presentation. If you talk about a production process, so if I'll say what is production is all about, production is just all about, like, we'll get up the raw footages or anything which we record, but it is raw all the time with us, but making up and giving it a very nice meaningful picture to it, that would be a production. If we talk about the stages of production, we do have different stages of production. As I've told you earlier, that production processes, like, we used to get raw footages and make it a meaningful picture, and we used to convince with the video or with the media to the people that what we are trying to say to you. Rather, it can be a documentary, a film, a short movie, or anything. So if I wanted to give a message to anybody, like if I talk about a radio, that is also a part of electronic media. So if I'll say that, yes, I wanted to put my voice to the people or to the audience, so what I have to do is, first of all, I have to make an idea about it, that what I am trying to say to the people, right? Then afterwards, what I'll do is I'll think over it, and then afterwards I'll go for the next processes, which I'm going to take over here in the presentation. So now we have 3 stages of production, that is pre-production, production, and post-production. I'll just suggest the little names of it. Like, pre-production is the prior production, that whatever we thought of, right? Then afterwards, if we talk about a production process, here what we do is, like, we used to finalize the things, right? Which kind of a camera we are going to work upon, which kind of a microphones we are going to talk about, which kind of a theme we are going to take, where we are going to shoot the locations and all.
Okay, you're talking about pre-production. So what are pre-production things you do in radio if you're producing something?
Yes, if I talk about a radio and television, so first of all, I have to generate an idea, right? If I don't have any idea, so I'm not going to make any kind of a production. It means, suppose I wanted to cater you, both of you, right away. So what I'll do is, first of all, I'll talk to you in a location where I wanted to know about your things, that what you wanted to hear, first of all. It is one kind of a recce I'm doing with you. I'm just asking you that which kind of a program do you like, right? Here I'll generate an idea, I'll discuss with you that what you wanted to hear about in radio. Suppose, like, I can simply say that your age would be near around 30 to 40. So what I'll do is, I'll make a program which is related to you, of your taste. Maybe I can, if I'll talk about you, ma'am, so I'll say, like, maybe you are moreover inclined towards fashion. So of course, I'll make a show which is inclined towards fashion. I'll talk about the recent trends, what are the new things are coming, and of course your sense of music, that which kind of a music you wanted to hear along with that.
Okay, let me tell you about this place. We actually are more practical oriented people, right? We teach the students with more and more of practical part rather than the theory. Theory is there, but the ratio is, like, the practical ratio is quite higher. right? So if you're teaching radio, say, and you have to do certain, I mean, you have to make certain practical assignments for the students.
Right.
What would that be? I mean, what would those be?
What I will do is, like, first of all, I'll tell them that what is radio is all about, and then afterwards, what I'll do is, if there are fresh new students, I'll give them a one sound recorder or something. I'll tell them that go and record something of your own choice.
I mean, what assignments would you suggest?
Right. As like we used to do in IMC, that was part different. So what I'll do is, the people who are not recognized, like a rickshaw puller is not recognized. So if we have a community radio here inside, so what I'll do is I'll give them a task to get down a good questionnaire and ask certain things to that rickshaw puller, that what the problems he faces, right? It can be a one kind of a social message for the other people. The person who's not in the limelight, we are putting them in a limelight. So a questionnaire I'll give them, or whatever.
Okay, that is one. Another?
Yeah. Another one is like I'll say, suppose I'll give a task to a girl that you go in a CP and talk different sounds. Record different sounds, right? Yeah. This would be another one. Third one is like I'll ask the old age people that which kind of a music sense they have, right? This would be my third assignment, and whatever they'll get, I'll mix them up and make a perfect radio show of it.
No, but these are the only assignments that you would make the students do in 6 months?
No, not in 6 months. This I'm talking about the initial phase, like first year students I can give them. But whatever they'll get, I'll try to improve that.
Radio here is just one of the subjects in one of the semesters.
Yeah.
It's not the specialization or something like that.
Okay. Only
it's one
subject
in one semester, right? So if you have to give them assignments in one semester, what
related
would that
to different
be?
things like voice, dictions, PSAs,
so
radio features, talks,
okay, fine.
journalism.
So if you were talking about the different things, right? So what I'll do is I've suggested 1-2 social aspects to you. So if I'll give them one kind of a good Hindi words or an Urdu words to record about, because they don't have a good diction power in it. If they talk about, like, sorry to say this, but the Muslim people they're having very nice diction in the epiglottis things, that kha, ba, and these are the different parts. So what I'll give them, I'll make an assignment with them that I'll give them a proper script which is having a more kha wale subjects, letters. So what they'll do is, like, they'll gradually learn to know that how to do little things which is important in radio. Like maybe a sound pressure is also there. Everybody knows that whenever we are on a microphone, then we have to keep a 3 inches of difference, right? Then they have to talk about, because some point of a time, whenever we talk on radio, so air pressure used to blast on that microphone. So this is one thing. If you talk about my different parts, so what I'll do is I'll give them a review. I'll send them to nearby a mall or somewhere. So there they can get a reviews of the people that how they liked about the movies and or not. This is one kind of another assignment.
Okay, you can go further.
Yeah. So if I'm talking about the pre-production process, here in the pre-production process, I do have 7-8 points. Here I can simply say that first everybody knows that generating idea is whatever my program is going to focus upon.
Yes, we got it. You can.
Okay. Next one is scripting. In scripting, what I'll do is
we got the pre-production.
Okay,
fine.
fine.
You can go to the production.
Next one is my production. In this is the second stage of production. It is also called as a shooting stage. If we talk about, like, here we have to see that managing about the video equipment, rather than if I'm talking about a radio, so I have to see about the microphones, which kind of an atmosphere I'm going to talk about, in which atmosphere I'm going to record my things, and all the equipments like microphones, the boom microphones, then ribbon microphones. There are a lot many. But if we talk about an inside radio station, then there is a ribbon microphone which is used moreover. Here next one is blocking and rehearsing the shooting. Blocking is the thing like where we wanted to shoot. So what we'll do is we'll tell the people that do not come in this much of periphery, because you're going to spoil our video or an audio or anything. So this is called as a blocking and rehearsing. Rehearsing is mugging up the script. That would be a rehearsing.
Doesn't that, I mean, that should be put in the pre-production part, isn't it?
But if I'll talk about in blocking and rehearsing, because now they have to come in front of the camera. But if we talk about this production process here we handle over the script to the talents. Then talents used to read it and then they have to rehearse it. Next one is planning and executing. Executing is one kind of a thing that here, if I'll talk about, I wanted to speak from here, so I'll speak from here only. Because if I talk about a mood, then my mood will be spoiled or the audience mood will be spoiled. As like we have heard the show of Nilesh Misra. So he is also having a sense of giving up these speeches or giving up the dialogues with a very, very nice essence. Like if he talk about the Aaj wo kamre mein phir se aayi, so he used to give the feel that there is a one block room and somebody opens up the door. So he gives that feel. Next one is handling the master shot. I'm just reducing it from here because I'm more over in radio. So I'll tell that what is handling the master shot. Master shot is one kind of an introductory shot which we wanted to put in front of the audiences.
When you establish the
one kind of establishment shot. Then next one is dealing with a visualizing team or a visualizing problems. Jaise, if I talk about right now I'm speaking and if somebody comes up inside the door, so what I'll do is I'll stop because he has spoiled my thing. So what I'll do is I have to start it with again with a one sense, right? Next one is reviewing the shot. Reviewing shot is like it is one kind of a stage where we see that what we have recorded, it is fine or not, or we have to record it again or not. Next one is post-production. Here what we see is we used to see logging, editing and closing the file. Logging in the sense of like whatever.
Just show me your slides. Next slides. Okay.
So this is my own production. Can I play speakers are okay?
I don't think there are any speakers out there, but we can hear it, not a problem, because we're just two people.
It is a documentary which we have made, a team have made, me and my student.
In inverters, huh?
I went with them.
I don't think.
वो link होगा ना? It's copied in pen drive, na?
Yeah, it is in pen drive.
That's why it's not working.
So what should I do? Like I've checked at my home.
Is your pen drive?
You
have your laptop.
Laptop, I don't have.
Laptop.
Can I open the fan, please?
Good.
So these are
doing there.
So if we talk about Inverters University, we don't have much equipment here and all because they don't have much lavish studios over there. Whatever we are doing with the cameras,
DSLR.
Yeah, DSLRs, and they have.
The idea is important now. Technical equipment, so we can.
So what I'll do is as I told you, like there are every day they used to get an event. So there they used to call.
They are covering ENG's news kind of a thing, or they are doing some fiction also.
They are not doing fictions, but ENG production is.
ENG's.
Yeah, ENG production.
So you are adding this.
Yeah, but radio I'm taking care. They have their community radio station there.
So you are basically your main forte is radio.
As I did my course from IMC.
That's it, I think. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Can I leave now?
हाँ.
Yeah, thank you.